Hello, and welcome to my After Hours demo series, where I look at interesting to me demos on Steam that I run across outside of my stream. I also stream on Twitch as Dizzy Pixie, but there's only a certain amount of hours I can stream every week, so I'm doing this demo series outside of my stream to also highlight and play around with interesting demos that I come across while browsing Steam. This one we're looking at today is called Fishing Shop Simulator. The developer he acknowledges on the page that this is a very early alpha, and that I also actually learned today that there's a fishing. I knew that there was a fishing festival currently going on Steam, but I learned today that all games on that festival apparently featured in the festival apparently have to have a demo to be featured there, which is why I've actually tried out several other demos from the fishing festival on Steam, and some of them were really like bare bones without actually saying that they're early alpha, and this kind of explains why, because apparently you had to have a demo to be featured there, and this game's demo appeared today, I believe. The premise of the game sounds very interesting, but as he says here, like, this is a very early demo alpha version, so the ideas are there, but things are not fleshed out yet. But yet, the game idea sounded very interesting. Apparently, you fish, and as a fisherman, you'll start a small shop, and other buildings will kind of spring up around you. I think they spring up as tents, and then as you make your place more cozy, the tents turn into houses, and slowly the village starts developing around you. Something like that. Sounds really good, but this is my first foray into the actual game. So I wanted to see what this very early demo / alpha looks like, and maybe compare it to a much more advanced build down the road, if things work out well. So, new proper save system, you can save custom files now, nice. Missions for placing fish, nice. Fast travel, nice. So this actually starts down here. For some reason, it's not pushed up to the top. Yeah, it's not like my mouse wheel works here. Like, nothing I press. Oh, the up down button moves this, but not the mouse wheel. But yeah, for some reason, the progress bar for this started halfway down, which is kind of weird. Basic tutorial added. Once you close it, it'll stay closed in a safe game. Okay. And now trash items is located outside to the right of your star. Nice. So the first thing I wanted to say about this game is that is the name. You can't. I hope they do something about this name eventually, and the reason for that is that there are a lot of simulator games on Steam that are like like TCG card shop simulator, like night market simulator. It's this and that simulator. It uses the naming term XX simulator, and some of the games are good, possibly a lot of them, but there's also a lot of slop in there. And the main problem is that there are lots of games which use the naming scheme noun simulator, or kind of shop simulator, verb shop simulator, and like this game will the name of this game will never stand out amongst the list. Like I think in the last Steam Next Fest alone, which just ended, there were at least like 5 dozen demos that were released with this naming scheme, and all the games are kind of most of the games were kind of very similar to each other. Basically, you own a shop, you have a basket, you get stock that comes in, you take stock from the baskets, you take stock from the box with your basket, you put it on the shelf, you sell it to your customer. There are a dime a dozen, and while that kind of simulator game can be interesting, there were other games in that list that were buried because of the name, because of the similarity to that genre of games, which is apparently very easy to like reskin, because many different studios are doing that kind of game. So this name, the name of this shop, Fishing Shop Simulator, the name of this game will get buried in that mess of games. Like you need something else to stand out from that. So I hope they consider renaming this game. The earlier the better, while there's still I don't mean to be rude, but while there's still it affects less people, not as many people have seen the game yet, so it doesn't have as much name recognition power yet, because it's going to be pretty difficult to rise to the top and somehow you get overshadowed by all the other XX simulator games. Okay, less soapboxing while playing. Let's see what this game is like. I just did something to my OBS. Okay, now hold on. Now we need to do this. I think it's because of the full screen mode. That's every time I tap in and out. In fact, every time even when the game loaded, it tried to go full screen and kick my OBS out to my other window. Okay, tutorial fishing. Selecting the fishing rod is always a part of your inventory. Hit I on mouse scroll wheel to get to it. No, hit 1 on mouse scroll wheel to get to it. This looks like I. Also, my cursor is not working. I think it's because of the full screen mode. Casting. Hold left click for 1 second, you will see a power bar appear. The power bar is how far you will toss your lure up. Reeling. When an exclamation mark and noise prompt shows up, a fish has bitten. Hold on left click to reel it in until you caught it. If you don't catch it in time, you lose a fish and bait. Okay. So I don't have a mouse. My mouse wheel is moving the things in the background, but I don't have a cursor. So I can't actually do anything with the tutorial except close it. So that right away is something wrong with this game. See if I can go. Okay, there is a borderless mode. Should probably have used that. Now my OBS thing is too big, because it messes with my thing when it changed resolutions on me. Okay. Even though it was 2560 by 1440, it tried to force 1980 by 1920 by 1080 on me when I started the game. So the mouse cursor, go to options, but when I changed this, my mouse cursor disappeared. I had to hit escape to get it back. But now I've lost the tutorial, and there was one of the news items on the site said something about re-enabling the, oh, this is the tutorial. But I've lost that first page already, so I'm gonna, I can't load menu. Can I just exit? Main menu, yes. Let's start again. Okay. See, now I have a cursor. Proper cursor. So we read this, but now I can hit next. Selecting bait, hit T to open the bait menu. Here you can select which bait to use and to open boosters to get more bait. You can buy more at the store. Really? Boosters? Like RNG bait? Opening bait packs. All you need to do is click the open button and click on a pack to rip it open. Why would bait come in boosters? That seems like a forced in mechanic. How to build. When you have a buildable item active in inventory, hit B to begin building. Use caret keys to rotate it. Left click to finish building. Watch out if it's red. That means you can't build in that spot. You cannot build right near the front door. Cool. Selecting. You can use 1 to 0, I to O, font, to select the inventory slots or use mouse wheel. Dropping items. You can drop item with Q and pick up items with E. And that's a trash barrel. Display tables. You start off with a display table box. To place a fish, be near it and left click while holding your fish. To grab the fish pack, press E. Okay. Poor customers. First level customers are poor and have a buying limit. If you make your store decorated enough, higher level customers will begin spawning, which can buy more. Okay. Growth. Customers showing up will be rare at the start, but as you begin making sales, more people will move into the area. You'll then see more customers show up more often. Cozy. Decorating your store with props and displaying fish in fish tanks will increase your store's cozy bonus. Higher the cozy, customers upgrade and level up. Displaying unique fish is the meaning of increasing cozy. So you have a bunch of fish tanks. Okay. I will try to make the cozy stats more detailed in the future. Fair enough. Okay. So where do I stay? Right now I have this. I don't even have walls. That's fine. This looks like the start of many of my sim games. My Sims games. I just have enough money to buy the plot of land and never the actual structure of the house. E to activate. Lets you sell 1 fish. Okay. Okay. Bait for the pond. Chance to pull 1 to 8 bait. Yeah, this is very weird. You have to buy bait from... I mean, I guess it's not that bad of a system. It just doesn't make sense in the world. But it's an interesting interesting way to implement bait. So you don't just feel like you're buying 20 of this type of bait all the time. And sometimes you get rare baits and things like that. This is off screen for some reason. To the left, the word cozy bonus should be indented here. And for some reason, the outer border, the television screen, so to speak, changes in size when I go back and forth. It's like it's not aligned properly. Okay, for now, not much we can do. We want to do this soon, but also probably this. This fish tank one will give me the upgrade, to the option to start increasing my coziness. And I'm assuming it'll give me proper walls and stuff as well. Right now I have 1 box. I'm guessing I just put my fish on this. Wow, this is a really rundown house. But look, you can see if you walk around the place, you can see ooh, the tent. You can see like there's infrastructure here, and eventually I'm guessing people will move into these places. We should go walk into some of these places right now, but that's not important for an alpha. That would be something I expect in a beta though, like much later on when the game's approaching release. There's a time system in the game and it's more... Hello? There's a time system up there. The clock's apparently moving. Hello? E to pet. See, do you really need anything else from a game? E to pet. That's all I need. Okay. Pond. Fish. Let's see how the fishing mechanics are like. Out of it. Look, I know that. I hope I can still catch some fish. So, I guess I don't. So E to bait. No, T to bait. Oh. Booster pack. This. Yeah. I love the idea of opening. I was wondering why bait comes in packs earlier, but seeing the animation and the packs and the worms pop out of the pack, that was kind of funny. I do like that felt very... It felt interesting. Can I actually go in the pond? No. I like to fish from up. No, I cannot jump into this thing either apparently. Can I fish from here? Yeah, there's no invisible wall. Hello, bird. Hopefully it's obvious when my fish actually gets... When my bait actually gets taken by a fish. Is that a fish? I think it is. Carp. Okay, but the fish is sitting down there. The fish is down here. How do I pick it up? So I think because of where I fish, I can't actually get to the fish to pick it up. So maybe one suggestion I have, even if this isn't fixed, just have the dog pick up fish on the ground that you don't pick up after a certain amount of time. That would probably help. Like I can't get to the fish to pick it up. The fish just kind of ended up on the ground there. Ah, this game. Alpha games. Okay. There was a weird jerking motion here when I came down from this. Anyway. I guess let's do our fishing over here. That fish will be lost to the world forever. My poor worm. So there isn't much of a fishing mini game right now. Basically, you hold left mouse button. In fact, what happens if I press left mouse button now? So twice in a row, when I press the left mouse button, the fish then bit immediately after. I'll have to test around with that. Can I set a price for this fish? Is this even really a selling table, or am I misusing this? Hello? Ah, it is. Wow, he's rich. Thank you, sir. $32 will do nothing right now. It'll give me a bait pack if I want. Let's fish more. Okay. Throw it out. Press left mouse button. So this probably wiggles the bait, right? It wiggles the bobber, sorry. So the amount of money I get from the fish is different from the fish is worth $12. The last one was worth 16, wasn't it? And yeah, I got $32 from it. That's worth $12. Here comes the guy. He apparently loves fish and has a lot of money, even though he kind of looks homeless. Am I going to get 24 from this? No, I just get 12. I thought the last one was worth 16. Maybe it was worth 32. Or maybe he counted the other fish that was on the ground as well. No, it's still there. The one I can't get. I probably just remembered wrongly. I wasn't really paying attention. So there's no UI whatsoever for... Okay, so this one... So yeah, no. The fishes just have different values. This one costs 56. This will get me my house. Well, some walls. Assuming that that guy is rich enough to... He's living in a tent, but he's rich enough to buy all my fish. Yeah, so there's no mini game whatsoever for even for the reeling in part. You just hold it, and that's fine for now. I mean, even I say for now, but honestly, even in a real game, every game, a lot of fishing games have their own like mini games and stuff. But you know what? Once in a while, it's fine to not have any mini games when you're fishing. That fish is worth a bunch. Okay, so the first one must have been worth 32. Fish. Now, what happens if that fish is there? I bet the guy's asleep so he won't come. There's a second tent here now. I think there was only one tent here before. What happens if I do this while there's a fish on the table? Okay, so the fish does remain here. I almost kind of want to put this fish into the... I was curious if he would, I would be able to glitch out the fish. But no. I don't actually want to... That fish was worth quite a lot. On second thoughts, I actually want to put it into a tank. Unlocks fish tank 1. But I have to actually buy the tank, right? Let's see, display one fish. Yeah, it costs 100. Let's go sell other fishes. And you know what? I like you. I like that you exist in this game. You're a good little guy. I hope I can name you one day. The presence of this guy makes me feel like secure. Hello. $42. Halfway to a... Well, it's halfway to a... Almost halfway to a fish tank. Wait, which fish did I... So one of the problems, I guess, is that... Is this $100 fish or is this the... I'm not sure which fish. Is that the, what's that? I'm not sure if this fish was $100 one or if that fish was. Okay, so that was a $42 one. So this is a $100 one. But there's no way to, was there a way to check my inventory? There wasn't, right? I don't think. This tutorial button doesn't make much sense. They threw all the tutorials to me at the very start of the game, and there's no other tutorials now anyway. So I'm not sure what this does. What happens if we're still early on in the world? So let's escape. Exit to the main menu. And just test to make sure that the loading thing works. No, it doesn't work. Okay. So saves don't work right now apparently. But at least I get to see my tutorial again. Yeah, there's no way to check how much the fish in your inventory is worth. So this game has no saves do not work. So I've lost my 100. Oh wait, no. This save work. Why did this save work? So hold on. I was on the main menu. Load game. Click this. Oh, now it works. Maybe I hit new game earlier? Did I though? Main menu. Oh, I must have hit start thinking that I would have to hit start and then load. Yeah. Reflexes. But at least that way I got to see the tutorials again. So I did want to check if there was a way to see the value of my fish, like a way to open my inventory, if there's such a thing. Like there should at least be a tooltip here that says, hey, this fish is worth 100. I have 2 baits left. After that I'll have to make I'll either have to buy more bait packs or try fishing without bait. $30. Look at where the waterfall is coming from. It's coming from, this is almost like a broken Roman aqueduct. A broken Roman aqueduct. But the water is coming from the top of this thing. But there's no real water source that leads up there, is there? Yeah. Oh, come on. So this is definitely wrong. Unless, I guess it's a 10-day demo. This is definitely wrong because I did sell some fish. Oh, they reset me at the end of the day to this. Which means I lost my bait that I was trying to reel in. So that fish is gone. For now, let's see. So I have 0 bait right now. Do I still get any fish? Can I still get any fish? Out of bait, yeah. Well, let's sell this fish when I'm here. Sell this. So my bait now is no bait. So earlier on it was selected as pawn. And then it said I was out of bait when I tried fishing. Now if I specifically select no bait, can I actually get fish this way? I'm sure you can, right? If not, you run into the risk of being able to soft lock yourself. If you accidentally spend too much money on an upgrade. And then yeah, you can. Tiny little cup, just $4. Please buy this so I can put this $4 fish on the ground, on the box. Thanks. You wanna buy this as well? No? Okay. Let's go buy a bait pack. Wait, no, before I use it, let's see if that was an anomaly. So I'm gonna fish again with no bait. So there's an unbuilt button, hold X. There's a placing fish on, sorry, there's an open close sign, press E. Weird. Poison crab. Yeah, that thing coming down from the broken aqueduct does look like It does kind of look like poison. So there's an unbuilt button. Ah. Pick up. Put down. Pick up. Build. You are in build mode. Yeah, no, that's fine. Just place it here. I was just curious. I can open and close my shop by pressing this. But while we wait for customers to buy the singular fish, let's open up my... How do I open up my bait pack again? T. Open. 3 worms. Alright. Pawn. So without bait, you'll get a fish which is like worth like $4. And you'll need 5 of those to get enough to buy an actual bait pack. So you're not soft, so it prevents you from being soft locked, but it soft punishes you for running out of bait. So basically the game's saying, be careful not to run out of bait. I hope there's more bait than just pawn bait eventually. I mean, I assume there would be. And I'll assume there'll be more places to fish from as well. I do need to buy a second bait place. So lamp one, display sign one. I do need to buy one of these. Hello. Pick you up. Build. Nope. Build you. Here. Sell you. Sell you. Kind of satisfying. The loop is strangely satisfying, even though it's an early alpha and it's kind of quote unquote simplistic. It's still kind of satisfying. So he only buys one at a time. Then he'll walk home and he'll buy the other fish. Where's he going? Where is his home? Wow, that's a big fish. That one also kind of belongs in a fish tank, but maybe I'll sell it. Where did he go? I kind of lost sight of him. In fact, I wonder where that leads. I should go exploring. Please buy my fish. So he comes out of this tent. Oh, I guess maybe this is my tent? Yes, please buy that lousy fish, thank you. Now that that's out of the way, this will get me my fish tank. So what is this guy doing with his fish? Oh, he just despawns. Before I go fishing, I'm gonna explore. What is over here? Invisible walls. Oh. I heard the catching of my fish tank coming in. So invisible walls this way. Looks like there's an endless ocean over there. So for now, there doesn't seem to be any other places to go besides this. And I kind of expected that. I mean, this is an initial alpha with like they're fleshing out the mechanics. You're not supposed to go exploring yet. I was just curious. Okay. I could buy the fish tank now, but I have 0 bait and I will be less than $20, so I wouldn't be able to buy a bait pack. So I would semi soft lock myself now if I did that. Instead I need to do this, maybe this. Open this. 2. Open this. 3. Okay. I don't know if the distance that you cast has an effect on how expensive the fish you get is. There's a fish. Oh. I got a lousy pond fish. Here, you want it? Have fun. That was a waste of a bait. Better, better. It is 8 p.m. so I'm gonna lose my 10 p.m. bait. I think it's 10 or 11 p.m. that I automatically get sent to sleep. Which fish are you gonna buy first? More expensive one or the one that was put down first? You go for a more expensive one. Nice. Poison carp. Kind of a pathetic fish. But I guess that's what the bin here is for, right? For your lousy fish. Okay, so it's 9 p.m. now. I probably don't want to go fishing again. But I can go buy a bait. Bait bag. Nice. 10 p.m. Hurry. Buy a fish before it closes. Can you buy the other fish? Actually, it's actually better that you buy the more expensive fish first. I'm just waiting for time to pass. So it's 11 p.m. I'm guessing we collapse at 12 p.m. I can go up this way. Interesting. Why can't I go up this way? Oh, someone bought my other fish. Yay. Well, when I say someone, it's that one guy with a fish fetish. So it looks like each hour takes 30 seconds in real life, more or less. Total fish sold 9, total profit 0. That's wrong again. Okay, and teleports me back. Today, we shall get our fish tank. Hopefully that ups our cozy value, which upgrades some of these other houses. I think that's the idea. Hello, wolf. Sell you. Oh, okay. So changing away from your fishing rod does lose you the fish. It doesn't lose you the bait though, right? No, it doesn't actually lose you the bait. So it's possible that earlier when I was fishing halfway and the midnight clock came around, I'm not sure that I actually lost the bait. No, I think I do. I saw the bait number go down when I started reeling in the rod. And I was reeling in the rod when the clock hit midnight. So bait pond right now is 5. Come on. And now it's 4, okay. And then the fish escaped because I didn't reel it in time. Which I was testing, I mean. I was going to let it escape anyway, but I didn't expect it to flee so quickly. I do have $100 now. I can upgrade the thing. But really what I need is $120 to be safe. Yeah, or at least enough goods to hit $120. So I don't soft lock myself. Okay, do that. Let's buy a fish tank. Deliveries real quick around here. Install the fish tank using B. Oh, B. See, I tried rotating using the mouse wheel, but that moved the cursor away instead. It moved the cursor focus, the toolbar focus off of 2. So how do I rotate this again? I use these keys. Okay. Not sure which way is front and which way is back. So let's do this. This right here. The thing is not aligned. It's not even with the floor. It's kind of irritating. Right? It's not aligned with the floor. the fish tank is all. Oh my god. This poor fish barely has any room to move in here. Hopefully, sometime in the distant future, we'll have a large aquarium and you can swim around. Right now, I'm sorry that you're just confined to a tank that's only twice as big as you. Not even twice as big as you, really. So what's changed? Or how long does it take to change? Is one fish tank even enough to change the world? Like, this hasn't changed, I think. And you're still living in a tent. There's no new people around here yet. Here, have this. There's a tent up here. I'm not sure the tent was here before. Hello. You're dressed exactly the same way as the other guy. As long as you give me the money, I'm fine with that. Yeah, so this is definitely my second customer now. He's coming from over there. That wasn't the fish now, that was the cash register. My first customer. Sorry, I'm out of fish today. So I can't seem to be able to pick up this fish. Oh, there we go. So the next milestone for me is this, right? Unless this fish tank one means I can buy more fish tanks. And maybe that's true. I think it is. We will try once we hit 120 again. I actually need to fish faster now because I have more customers. I have more customer visits than I actually have fish. The fishes I do catch are lousy as well as this. Lousy fish. I'm out of bait. Let's buy bunch of bait. Open. Nice. 6. Open. 1. Open. 3. Eat a pat. I do not like these. I don't like the reeds in front of the fishing spot here. It kind of makes it kind of blocks the view almost. And if the fishing bobber lands in here, Might be difficult to see the exclamation mark. Also, I've played enough Vintage Story that I want to harvest these and make a bag, an inventory bag with these. But I can't. All my fish have been pretty bad recently. I see at a distance like this, I might not be able to see the exclamation mark over the fish barber. Of course I can hear it. Wow. Maybe I'll get better fish if I fling it further away. I mean, coincidence or not, that what? $52 fish, much better. Oh, there are none of these fish. Yes, please buy those fish. Thank you. $22. No. Nice moon, but I hope it adds stars eventually. Two good fish from, well, I guess that's more like a planet than a star. These two fish alone are worth almost $100. Which means once they sell, I should be able to see if I can afford another fish tank. Cause I don't have a fish to put in the tank, but still. I have 30 seconds to catch this fish and pick it up. $42? Not bad. So what happens if I buy a fish tank? Oh, I cannot buy a fish tank. Oh, I don't have enough money to buy a fish tank. Duh. I need that thing to sell first. You're coming, but you're not gonna be in time. No. Okay. Oh, you continue. You're continuing on your way. You spawn off exactly where you left off. Question of the hour is, can I buy another fish tank? I can. Now, did that alone do anything? I didn't put a fish in the tank, not yet. Don't think it did anything. If I remove the fish from this tank, does that lower? Do you disappear? No, the 10 remains there. Don't know the NPC will come. There's nothing to buy. If the coziness level isn't high enough. It's possible that the tent is there, but he won't come out. I'm gonna test that while I fish up a thing. I'm gonna watch this way. Will he come out or will he not come out? I think he won't. Nice, $54 fish. No, he's coming. So this is a $100 fish. This was a $54 fish. This is some slop you can take. Have fun. Oh, he's returning home without actually buying anything. So now that I put down the second fish tank, this thing has upgraded into a house. I believe this is my house though. That you come out of the tent, not that house, right? If I remove this, the house reverts into a tent. again. House. Move this. Tent. Question is there a value? Is there a value thing? Like if I put this is a $100 fish and this is a $42 fish, but if this was a $42 fish and this was a $4 fish, does it still upgrade this into a house? Or do you need a minimum value? We'll find out. With this fish, $6 fish. So if we remove this, tent. Put this in, still tent. Okay, so it is dependent on the total value of the fish you put in, I think. House, tent, still tent. So $106 is not enough to upgrade that into a house, but $142 is. Which is good. It's a good thing. I was testing to see. So there is, what it means is that there is a there's a certain threshold you need to meet with the fishes in the tank before you unlock new upgrades. So coziness level is based on the dollar value of the fish in the tank in some way. The next thing I'd like to do is upgrade my shop again. I need $200 for that, as well as lots of bait. So I need $220 for that at least. Yeah, I think this is the only bait right now. But I guess they have the mechanic there for the future. They're future-proofing, so they can add other types of bait. Congratulations, you get a fish. Nice. Poison carp. Well, $6 is $6. Carp. At least it's not poison. So that this guy came before that guy left. Does that mean I have 3 customers? Now that's a big fish. Okay. So this is $72 fish. This is a $42 fish. So if I remove this, house. Put this in. So I don't think that's been an upgrade. It is still, unless it's an upgrade that's further on that I didn't see. So 142 and 172, there's no difference. Wait, there is. There's a second tent there now. So you have a $142 fish. Oh no, the tents seem to remain once they spawn in, I think. Well, have my $42 fish. But yeah, we definitely need the ability to see how much each fish is worth, especially since the value of the fish is tied to like the development, the coziness level. Also, it might be me, but I feel like this water is more bluish now. But that might just be a function of like the light. $24. Have some fish. Like if I was loading, oh, this fish has disappeared. Oh no, it's still there. It's in the reeds down there, but I can't pick it up. So close and yet so far. Look at that fish fly. Okay. Just missed you, eh? Are you dressed slightly better now? I'm not sure. Yeah, we're gonna stand here so that the fish flies right to my desk. Right to my desk? Right to my shop. I might not be able to hear the exclamation mark now or see it. Ah, I can. Yeah, baby. Right to the box. So I know that each... Okay, this should be fine. This should be my last catch of the day, huh? Right to the box itself. Actually, just 10 p.m. I might be able to squeeze in another one. 11 p.m. Okay, so 30 seconds. Did I even hit the water? No, I didn't even hit the water. Forget it. We're fine. 2 bait left. Let's buy some bait for tomorrow. Open. Nice. Seven worms. A few seconds left before noon, before midnight. Good night, cruel world. Profit is still 0 somehow. Okay. Almost at $200. Wasn't that fish worth $4? Maybe it was worth 5. Right in your path. Please don't walk on my fish. $10. But it won't be on the table in time for you to buy it. Yeah, you just bounce right off. That's okay. Next person will push me to 198. And after that, I'll get my $200. $44. Nice. Well, that was a bust, but that's okay. Fly back all the way here. He's right. Right onto the box. Not that you can actually buy it, I don't think. Pretty sure you can't anyway. But that guy's walking to my store, so I'm gonna see if he does buy that. I'm 99% sure he won't. It's just funny that that's where I happen to land. Yeah, nope. Let's see what happens if I upgrade this while the fish is in the shop. Lamp display sign 1. Selling display 2. So now my house is bigger. I now have a larger area, I think. And a roof. And I can buy lamps. What do they do? Lamp 1, display sign 1. Cardboard art. Ugly floor lamp. Kind of expensive. But also they might up coziness. They probably do up coziness. If I had to guess, there are ways of converting money directly into coziness. Like 150 lamp probably gives you like 150 coziness. I hope it does. But I don't know for sure. For now, we continue selling. I'm not sure what the point is of having more than 2 displays. In that, I'm not fishing fast enough to be able to fill more than 2 anyway. Even right now, even with the poor villagers, I can't. They're buying fish faster than I can fill up the thing. Even if I stand back here so that I can get the fish to the product, to the box faster. Let's look at this. 2 guys are coming right now, and they buy whatever's here, right? There's no. I've never seen one of them reject the fish for being too expensive or something. Although I didn't try to sell my highest value fishes. New record. Ooh. $88. So this is a $72 fish or 74 or something. You can go. $88 fish. Technically what I should do is 72, yeah. I could also have just put down a third. Your tail is sticking. Your tail is sticking out of the tank. Technically I could have bought a third fish tank. But I did want to save up for some of the other things. So first we need some of these. How much is this? Nice. They'll keep me going. So $188. Buy an ugly floor lamp. Oh, come on, it immediately turned off. I guess it, oh, there we go. The power cord is kind of lying on the ground. I get it's supposed to represent it going through the ground, but it just kind of looks like it's lying on the ground. Unbuilt. Built. Rotate. At least this way it's kind of facing the wall. Sort of. So what does that do? So basically I want to check if it did anything visible to... My house has windows and lights. So this, it created this tent, right? So this tent was not here before. If I take this out, that tent is still there. If I deconstruct this, tent is still there. So the tents are kind of permanent once they come in, as we've seen. I'll take this. Can't actually turn it on. Oh, there we go. E apparently is the interact key for turning those on. So another thing I would like in this game to see eventually is the ability to put stuff outside the shop. Right, like lamps and signs should be outside the shop. But it looks like the shop gets pretty big eventually anyway. There's quite a lot of space there for expansion. Also, is there a way to upgrade the rods or upgrade the bait or something eventually? Because right now, pretty poor. And I don't think ocean boosters, that might be something that might give me better fish. I'm not sure. Also, I wonder if paths open to new ponds later on. But then that will make restocking even more painful. But yeah, you should have the... It'd be nice eventually to not only put items outside your shop, like signs and lights around here, but also decorate the fishing area. Like I would like to put a chair here, or like a picnic table or something, like a table with food, like a bait bucket or something. Something to liven up the place that you... Like everyone's going to be fishing from here, right? That's the point. Especially since fishing from other areas has chance to like bug out the fish. The poor fish is still sitting there. And so the limiting factor for how fast this game is going seems to be the number of fish you can catch. Wow. Terrible. So this whole area between the shop and the fishing area, it would be nice to spruce this up. And maybe that is planned, for all I know. But yeah, I am enjoying this demo. I'm going to try to get there. That's a nice fish. That's actually a new record. I think this is an $82 fish. I almost want to put on a third tank now. I can do that, right? I have 4 baits. Put on a third tank. This will definitely hurt my profits, but it'll up my coziness. So on this side, there's nothing new that spawned, as far as I can see. That bird is glowing white in the dark for some reason. So what improvements did that bring in? I don't think that brought in any improvement. So maybe as you're going along, the coziness value that you need to hit the threshold increases significantly. Because I don't see what that latest fish did. Unless it upgraded something further away that I can't see. Or it upgraded something like, maybe it upgraded the size of the house? No, I don't think it did. I don't think that one upgraded anything. But it still probably pushed me further towards my next threshold, so that's still good. I hope. Another future improvement. Something to do with the duck. Let me decorate the duck. Give him a pet bowl. Give him a scarf he can wear. But that kind of stuff isn't alpha, right? That kind of stuff comes in much later. When you're polishing the game. Most of the mechanics are done. Balance is done. You start putting in weird things like that. To keep the game character. Come on, fish. Stop giving me $4 fishes. But look at how fast they're buying the fish. I can't keep up with them at all. This is my last bait, so I need to buy bait after this. I have lots of money for bait, so that's nice. The lowest fish I've caught so far is $4, I think. So this will at least push me to 60. Ah, me and my big mouth. This is a $3 fish. 59. That's okay. I'll buy 2 baits. Open both of them. Nice. Nice. A 7 and a 7. They'll keep me going for a long time. Come on. Nom nom nom. Yeah, I forgot to, like, the only time I really need 2 boxes is when I recast without putting my first fish onto the box. Nice. Buy my fish. And see, even then, both my fish are gone before I can even catch this guy. Nice. That splat sound is very visceral. So I'm gonna buy a sign to see what it's like. Then I'm gonna buy the shop upgrade. And then we'll see if we still want to play. Well, actually, I think there's I think this is a 10-day demo. If I'm not wrong, based on the thing at the bottom of the screen. Come pick you up. Hello? There we go. For some reason, I couldn't pick the fish that was here out. Hopefully it doesn't bug out. Oh, I can get on the fish tank. Let's see where this fish ends up. Hehe. Down here. $8 fish, enjoy. Thank you for your money. So this loop is oddly satisfying. It's really satisfying, even for an alpha game. Oh, wrong sound. Did that fish end up? Okay, if it looked like it was floating in the air or glitched to the ground or something. I think I can build this thing now, yeah. Get that. Build. So like this sign, it makes no sense that you can't put the sign outside, right? This signs like this are usually meant for advertising. Fresh poggers. And now we save for the 300. We'll probably have to buy a bit more bait along the way. Unless I catch some expensive fish. (5 p.m. So if each hour 30 seconds long. So each day, does it start at 6 a.m.? Each day is at 9 minutes long. So make the demo about an hour and a half long. Can I jump into this? Not quite. I phased through it. $60 fish, nice. So the guys, the NPCs seem to decide whether they can buy a fish or not, or when they hit around here. But even if I put the fish down after they come past this invisible line, they'll still turn around as though there's no fish there. These are pretty good fish. I do still need a couple of bait, so... Bait. That should be enough to bring me to 300 in theory. Should be fine. 8 p.m. 2 minutes left to fish. Catching. $3 fish. Because I swung it all the way out there. Okay. Splat goes the fish. 9 p.m. Should be fine still. 10 p.m. About a minute left. So off chance I can catch 2 fish. I can definitely catch at least 1 fish. I'm sorry, guys. $80 fish. That's actually better than this fish over here. Isn't it? No. I think they were both, all of them were post 80. Yeah, either way, that's fine. This fish I might not be able to catch. Nah, let's bring it in. Oh. Never mind, I caught it just in time. Oh, so this is not a timer thing. I thought this was like, I thought this was a thing saying you had 10 days to play. But no. Your end of day 6. This is just the bottom of my, the bottom like 1/8 or so of each shortcut slot. Initially, I thought this was something like a progression timer, but no. Okay. We should be at 300 once that fish sells, like so. Upgrades. Level 3. Unlock ocean region. Ooh. Unlock selling display to... Lets you sell 3 fish at once. Yeah, okay, yeah, This is nice. It looks nice as well. I'll never need more than 1 of those. Look, this house was upgraded. So that it upgraded when I upgraded my shop. Oh look, my shop has a nice open sign now. So apparently the level of a shop also kind of affects, in some way it affects the coziness level, quote unquote, of your shop. Or of your world. Okay, we're gonna check out the ocean level. I'm not sure if it's a level or if it's just another part of the zone. Think. I wonder if the display stand 2 also contributes to the coziness level of the shop. It might, since the shop itself did. So what was the next level of this? That's it. There's no further upgrade. Not yet anyway. And I used a scroll wheel while I was in the thing, so my line broke. If not, I think I could have just gone through with this, come out, and I'll still be fishing. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Fish with a plastic thing in it. I can't even pick it up. There we go. A fish caught in plastic. But yeah, I've said it before, but satisfying game. Very satisfying. Look at how my shop has. So this sign... Oh yeah, no, that's fine. It's kind of weird that the sign says open on both sides. Oh, I lost my fish there. I swear I clicked on it, but too late. Nice. I almost want to say that my fishes are getting more valuable. Except I'll pull another $3 fish the moment I say that. And I just did, so... I just said it, so I expect to pull a $3 fish now. $3 fish, and it landed on this thing, funnily enough. Anyway. This is my last bait, and then I'll have to buy more. Ooh. The thing went through the window. So I should actually be moving these backwards now. So I'm gonna take this, and take this. And yeah, I know that means some of the... like that house reverted. But I can actually move these back now, right? The unevenness is kind of throwing me off. You can't make it flush with the wall. Close enough. Who cares? Yeah, this annoys me, but close enough. At this point, I don't remember which is the expensive fish and which is the cheap one. I think I did left to right, so this is probably the $100 fish. This is the like 88 and 82 or something, or 84 and 82. This. Can go here. Because hey, these fish in the tank, they are fresh. This can probably go in the bin, really. How much is it to buy this? 200. How much bait do I have? 0. Oh no, I would soft lock myself if I bought that right now. Ah. Where did that box go? See my... where did that... oh, there we go. Where is my discard thing? There's a bin somewhere. They set out into the... I guess they set out into the right. I thought it was out into the right. Oh, out into the... oh, is this right? Okay, never mind. Hold left click to trash item. I was thinking right as in I was facing the shop. So I picked up the item, backed out, and went right. Oops, that was on me now. Okay, open. Nice, lots of bait. Open. Oh, so they're using the same picture. What happens if I use ocean bait in here? Wrong bait, wrong bait. Yes, but can I catch anything? Guessing it's gonna be poison fish, if anything. My bait did go down from 6 to 5. Okay, never mind that. So I think that my bait was eaten by the fish and then it was wrong bait. But the line didn't actually pull back. Because here my pond bait still says 8. It becomes 7 when it's bitten, right? If I use ocean bait, right now it's 5. Yeah, wrong bait, I know that. See, but it goes down to 4. So the bait is eaten, but the rod does not pull back. Which is kind of weird. Because even if it's a wrong bait, if it gets eaten, you should just pull the bait back, right? It's like when you fail to catch a fish. I believe I need $200 to open the ocean region, which I'm guessing is over there, but we'll find out. But see, the problem with fishing over there now is that it's a long run back here. This will put me at 203. Catch one more for the road. But on the flip side, that's also a reason why you might want to have to be able to sell more than one fish at once. So maybe we don't open the ocean region yet. We need to get the upgraded fishing selling thing first. Yeah, I think that's the right call. So I need to get the upgraded display first. Else, if I go away, get 3 fish and come back, I'll only be able to sell them one at a time. The water looks poisonous again. Okay, there should be plenty. That'll be the last fish that one sells. Shopping, furniture, 3 fish at once, yes. Goodbye. All future fish will be here. Okay, today we unlock ocean. Hopefully. I still need a bit more bait. Can I not pick this fish up? Really? Okay, there we go. Splat. It feels like that guy walked in to the shop even after I placed the fish down while he was in what I thought was the boundary line. I wonder if the boundary line is actually not around the shop but around the counter itself. So because I placed this counter further back, the NPC's decision line is further back on whether they buy or they walk. Not sure. We need bait. We get bait after this. It's so nice. Oh, this way I can see the prices of the fish. Ah, okay. So that feature is in the game, sort of. Let's buy some bait. Like so. Open this. Nice. Open this. Open this. Nice. Okay, so buy that please. Thank you, goodbye. Close the shop. So this fish is worth 150. This fish is worth 88. And this fish is worth 84. Okay. And that's how you find out how much each of your fish tank fish are worth. Okay, I need 200, I believe, to unlock. Yeah, 200 to unlock the ocean region. Oh, come on. Open. $4, yucks. That rod was kind of, whoa, $132 fish. Goodbye, $84 fish. You can go. You can go here, and you can go here. In fact, selling the $84 fish will give me enough for 200. Give me enough to unlock the ocean. Then we can see what kind of fish we can find in there. Nice. Another good fish. Ocean region. Okay. Nice. But see, where was that exit? Where? Was it this one? Was it back there? It's not here. Oh, shift is apparently run. Yes, I think it was this one, eh? Press E to travel. Interesting. But there's no shop here, right? So this means that... So this leads home. Can I fish in the stream here? Is that even a thing? Nope. Wow, look at that shit. Wow. Whoa. The Ravages of War. So this kind of tells a story without telling a story. And this is a like washed out world, burned out world. Ravaged by war. And in fact, we saw some of these in town as well. Wow. So this is obviously the wrong bait. It's gonna yell at me. Yeah. See, I withdrew it in time by changing my mouse wheel, so I didn't lose a bait. Ocean. So I can only catch 3 at a time, but I might as well catch 7 while I'm here. I'll go back and sell them 3 at a time. And catch my pawn stuff while I'm there. Ew. Where did that fish fly? Oh, it says here. Wait, is this the fish? It is. Okay. It looked like the fish was flying away to oblivion. $49 fish, eh? Whoa. Wow. 209. I'm gonna keep that one. Fish. Sorry, but where did that land? Oh, here. Oh, wow. $300 fishes. So these fishes are definitely... These fishes put the $100 fishes to shame. Wow. So this is like nothing now. But so now the question is, do those poor villagers, quote unquote, in town, can they buy $100 fishes? We'll find out, because we're about to sell like 2 of them. So these 3 fishes alone. So no, the most expensive one I have is $150 fish. Oh wow. Okay, no. So that is still. These 2 are over $100, but they're still not my. They're still under my record. Well, the $300 fish in slot 9, the $200 something fish in slot 10, and the $150 fish in the first fish tank. Those three are my biggest ones. Never mind, that was gonna get so. So these three are the biggest ones now. But now I can afford a lot of things, right? I can go afford more fish tanks if I want. Definitely afford a lot of bait now. Press E to travel, right? Okay. I didn't fully explore the area. I should actually go. I won't go back in time. I needed to see what happened when, if you're in this zone when it hits midnight. Can I get back in time? Yes, I can. Okay, so what happens when I'm in this zone and it hits midnight? Does it push me back to my shop? It does, and that's good to know. Okay. So, sell this, sell this, sell this. Take this, and take this. Put in this fish, and this fish. Now my comfort value, quote unquote, should be a lot higher. Look, all those fish are selling. This was my previously highest fish. 88, 132, 49. Maybe I'll buy a 4th tank for that fish. But at this point, I think I finished unlocking. Can I buy this again? I can't. Can I buy this again? I can't. Yeah, so upgrades. I'm done with upgrades. I have at least one of every furniture. One fish. So basically, I'm functionally done the demo, I think. I could. Yeah, you're my old chap. You're my first fish. The first fish I wanted to keep. So these things are like, I didn't notice it before, but this is like a fallen soldier, one of those fallen robots. And these are like fallen tanks. Like I didn't, like, and this is like, it didn't register to me that this tank was telling a story early on. But now I can kind of see that it was. So putting in those extra expensive fish, even the 4 fish, it did not upgrade anything else. So I think, although I'm not sure if this fish sign was here before. This is probably came with the building though. So I'm guessing that I've also come to an end in the coziness, like how much you can upgrade the town right now. This is probably the maximum, but over time the dev will probably improve, not improve, but add more tiers of improvement to that. So yeah, very cool game. I like this game. I'm very excited to see where this game goes. This has been Fishing Shop Simulator. I could go for one more run of ocean fishing, but nah. We'll wait for future updates to see how the game develops. See what kinds of other. So yeah, so definitely the key to this game was to unlock ocean as quickly as possible. Get level 3, get ocean, and go fishing there. Before getting your like light bulbs and this, like it does, getting these does increase your coziness value. It does spawn a few NPCs, but there are too many NPCs anyway and not enough fish. So you want to get to the ocean as quickly as possible, which means getting level 3 as quickly as possible. And yeah, cool game. I like it. Thank you very much for watching my demo. I hope to visit this game again eventually in the future. But for now, signing off. Goodbye.